Foyo Games here with.
Initial J from TeamCrypticCore.
Yes, sir. And what is TeamCrypticCore about?
TeamCrypticCore is about the game that we're going to play today, Battle Spirits, specifically Battle Spirit Saga, which will be launching in 2023. But today we're going to play some OG from the English.
OG.
OG.
And,
It's BS, man.
BS. BSS, but just regular BS right now.
Yeah.
All right, so peep the top decks are actually the mats.
Yeah, so we got a Mogwai deck, basically a deck based around Ancient Dragons, versus a Phantom Dragon Cheiron deck, which has Desperado in it. If you played the game back in the day, you'll remember that combo was super toxic. We are using some cards from the demo decks simply because I can't find Call of the Core so that I can be able to pull the X-rares from that. But for the most part, this is all pretty much legit. We're going to be playing this for my good friend Foyo's channel.
Yes, sir. Second Battle Spirits, let's do it to it.
Second, you haven't even released the first one, right?
Yeah, just waiting closer to when the BSS releases.
Oh.
Oh no.
Gotta build up the hype now.
And maybe now that we're shooting this one, maybe.
All right.
But I mean, you know, when is it dropping?
So spring. It should be dropping in the spring of 2023. So
Oh man, it's a long ass time.
yeah, you're gonna want to save up your piggy banks, your dollar. You want to save up your core so that you can spend it to deploy your.
They don't know what cores are.
They're gonna learn today.
They're gonna learn
I assume
today.
if they're like searching for this video, they're gonna know what core is. They
Yeah.
might even know what soul core is, which doesn't exist in the version we're playing today.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if they're one of the 160 followers of my channel, then
Maybe they do.
they're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Man, it's 5 a.m. and the homie is still watching anime.
I mean, you know.
Well, nighttime schedule, yeah, like me.
It's all Gucci.
Brr.
It's very cryptic
To the core.
to the core.
All right, we all shuffled up. Draw 7?
Make sure that, yeah, no, God, no. Four.
4.
This is basically Yu-Gi-Oh-esque.
Yu-Gi-Oh is 5.
Well, so here, hand me the. I'm pretty sure you draw first turn. Let me check. Draw set, draw one core from here. Yep. So there's no battle phase from my memory. Hold up, one sec. I messed this up. I'm sorry. So you skip your core step. So whoever goes first will roll off to determine who goes first. Whoever goes first does not gain a core from their void or core pool, as this game called it, but we're going to call it the void. So you don't gain one from the void on the first turn of the game. So battle phase, this phase is skip the person who goes first. So yeah, we're skipping 2 phases if you go first. That was
Got the
confusing
4.
for you. So I will actually go first so I can set up. So
Right. And you start with 5 life and 4 reserve mana cores. 5 life, 4 cores.
Yep.
And any other background information you want to give to people?
Yeah. So for people who might be watching this in the future, you will notice that we do have a different colored core in each of our respective reserves for the soul core. However, no cards in this game will utilize that mechanic because it was actually released the set after the last set of this version of the game.
What set is that?
I don't remember the exact name. I remember it was BT, like it was Battle Spirit Set 6, whatever the name of that was. We didn't get a Set 6, we only got 5 sets. So they were literally going to release it, and then they kind of just dropped the ball and ghosted us with the game.
Damn.
Yep, it's messed up. There is no mulligan for this game. Heads up there.
No mulligan, cool.
No mulligan. Alright, I will draw. This is going to be fun. So, again, I skip
The charge, not called charge. What's it called?
It's called the core step. So
Core
we
step.
have the core step and the refresh step, which are two different interactions. So I am playing one core from my reserve over to my trash in order to pay the cost. Then I have to have one core on the spirit in order to sustain it. If the minimum core requirement for the level number is removed, this core is considered depleted, not destroyed, and it is sent directly to the trash.
So in essence, to play a 1-drop,
Yep.
you still have to play 1 and put 1 on the guy.
Yes. So it's basically 2 mana. Now, if you have a card that costs 0, that's basically a 1-drop.
Okay.
So if you'll notice, this card has a cost reduction of 1. That means so this little symbol off to the side here, that tells you the cost reduction. That is a maximum number. You count the number of same gems, same colored gems, and then you can reduce the cost of the card in your hand by that number of cards.
Do cards have multicolor in the cost reduction up top?
So some in newer sets do. The sets that we have in English do not, unfortunately. We have multicolor, we have multi-gem cards in the English set, but we're gonna have to wait until BSS to have any English cards that have multi cost reduction in their multi symbols in their cost reduction.
Cool.
And it's not like Magic hybrid symbols for cost reduction. It's like 1 red, 1 purple. So you can reduce it by up to 1 red and up to 1 purple, not 2 red or 2 purple.
Gotcha.
So I played the minimum to sustain it. I had to skip my battle phase, so there's nothing else for me to do. So it is your turn.
And I don't do my core step?
You do your core step. So the first thing you do is you kind of have your start step. If any interactions go on, you do that. Then you do the core step. Then you draw. Then if you were to have anything exhausted, this is exhausted. If you were to have anything exhausted, you would then refresh it and move anything in your trash over to your reserve. I'm probably going to mess up the turn order of that, even though I just explained it, because it's definitely not something super useful.
It's all good.
And if you can't tell, I am deeply in love with this game. We talked about it in the first video. This is a really cool concept as far as the cost and stuff.
Man, and it didn't survive the first time because of why?
So for one, it wasn't compatible with the Japanese version because the card sizes are different, so they couldn't do international tournaments. Another issue was whenever they named cards, it messed up rulings, so they had to do weird erratas, and the way they did certain effects, I guess, the way they translated certain things. So the way they translated certain mechanics and things created weird interactions that didn't go the way they were supposed to. So there was a lot of those issues going on, but the main thing that I feel killed it was the fact that there was no anime. There was no. You still gonna have to move one to the. Oh, yeah. My bad. Sorry. So there was no
You can always level it up or whatever.
Level up whenever, yeah. So you can put let's say it takes 3. You can put 2 on it for now, and then put 1 on it next turn. You don't have to level it up all at once.
Hey, Nexuses, they need to have things. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, never mind. Nexuses go where on the land roll?
Yeah, they can go over. Okay. I would put them in the back. Yeah, just tell me what it does or whatever.
All right, so check me out. I'm playing this Nexus, which is a field spell enchantment. It costs 3, but its upkeep cost is actually 0. So it gives me the field spell power of during your battle phase, attacking spirits you control get plus 1,000 battle power or whatever.
Yeah. So so wait, hold on. You have to move
3 to the core spot.
2 to the core. 2 to the core. Remember, you have cost reduction of 1.
Oh yeah, that cost reduction of 1 is crazy.
Yep. So now everything in your hand costs 2 less. So if you have a different move, you can actually make this cost 2 less. I'm not saying you do or not.
What's going on is I've got 1 red pip right there, 1 red core right there. So I could have made it cost cheaper if I had more stuff on the field, but it's 3 minus 1 since I have 1, so it only costs 2.
Yeah, so
Did
there
it?
wasn't a lot of advertising for Battle Spirits.
Or did it cost 1 though?
No, it did not because you only have one. You only have one.
Well, I mean, it
so
should have cost 2,
But you
so
played
I
this
still
turn.
retain a core, right?
You just played this though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
that
went
was 2.
first.
2, and then I have 3 in total left.
Hold on, no. So you played this for 1,
The 1 and
and
1.
then you have to move 2 to play this.
Oh, I got to move 2, and
Yes.
then, but I don't have to have anything on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still have 1 remaining.
You have 1 remaining.
Yeah, okay. Oh, or
You could put it on there. You can put it on here. It doesn't matter.
put it
For
on
now,
here.
for now, it doesn't matter. You might be setting yourself up for something good in the future. So it does technically matter, but
I'll put it on here. Yeah.
Okay.
But no anime, yeah. All right,
So-
so with my turn, summoning sickness or no?
so no summoning sickness. That's why I couldn't attack the first turn. This game goes, like I said, it's Yu-Gi-Oh with the resource system, kind of. I don't want to make anybody mad by saying that.
Okay. All right, so I'm a 2,000 versus a
So you'll
1,000.
attack me, and I determine whether or not I want to block.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swing the 2.
So I will take 1 life and put it into my reserve. So whenever you take damage, you deal damage equal to the number of gems on that spirit, and you remove that number of core from your life over to.
Oh,
your
so I
reserve.
could have put that there, then it would have dealt 2 damage.
No, gems, not.
Oh,
core.
gems. Okay,
Gems.
gotcha. Gems. Okay. All right, so yeah.
So like some of the X rares towards the end of the English version, like set 4 and set 5, had like double gems. Some were like, one was like red, white, and then one was like double green. So like, the more gems, the more damage it does. I don't think anything has more than 2 though.
Okay, and to be clear, that actually did 3,000 because of this Nexus. But yeah.
Yes, but there is no like. So the BP, you only track BP when spirits are battling, but whenever you're attacking like the player, like whenever you're dealing damage with the player, it deals damage equal to the number. So
Okay.
if I would have blocked, you are correct. I would have definitely been.
But to the
involved.
player, it's just a listed thing.
It's just this.
Okay.
This is what the player tracks. This is if spirits are involved. Think
Okay.
of it like Vanguard. This is your power. This is your critical.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Cool.
And then, so when you attack, you cannot block. So because it is rested, like if I were to attack you, you'd basically be open. And
Okay.
so
You don't counterattack when you're arrested?
No, it's I attack you, the player, but
Okay.
you're rested, so
Okay.
you're exhausted or
Yeah.
whatever you want.
But you couldn't choose to attack that guy straight up, though.
No, I don't think so. No. There's abilities that I believe will let you, but from my knowledge, I mean, rule books right here. I believe you declare an attack on the player, and then they determine. But if they attack set, attacking selects 1 unexhausted spirit to attack with, adding as soon as the spirit blocks, attacks with blocks. Exhaust that, transpire. Yeah, so I attack you. There are abilities that will let you do that, I'm pretty sure, but no, that's not an inherent rule of the game.
Cool. All right, so what are you swinging at me, right?
It's my turn now, right?
Yes, you
So,
got to charge and all that stuff,
I'll,
of course.
Start step, gain a core, draw,
You got to get that out the trash, yeah.
get that out of the trash. Now the fun starts, right? This is where playing cards in orders matter. This, I like how that did that. This will cost 0 because I already have 1 on there. I'll put a core on it to sustain it.
Cost
Next.
reduction right
Yep.
there.
Next, I'll move 2 core from my reserve over to my trash to play Kobaraiga. Move 1 core on it to sustain it. It has a 1 summon ability. Move all but 1 core from target spirit to its owner's reserve. Doesn't really do anything because you only have 1, so that kind of fizzles there. No, it stays. It stays. Okay.
All but one.
Yeah,
okay.
there are cards that'll say remove like 1 core and bam, it'll cap it. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Next, I will pay 1 core. I think I'll wait to do that. Yeah, I'll wait to do that. So now, this is the part that I was going to try to, I was going to warn you, warn the audience, the viewers about before. So when attacking your opponent, be careful about when you attack early, because you're giving your opponent a resource to potentially use against you. So first, I'm going to attack with Bone Dog for 1,000 at you.
Gotta take.
Okay. Next, I'll attack with Bone Dog for 1 at you.
Forced to take.
Okay. So remember, during attack, then flash step. So you have core that you can use.
Okay, now I have core now, and then I can use.
You had core before. You can deplete So like I was saying, if you move this to there, it'll kill it. But now you have additional core to use.
I mean, it moves it to the trash though. I couldn't use it though, right?
Like what I'm saying is, like, you can pay for cards during the flash step.
Okay, gotcha.
If you really wanted to like maintain your life, but there's not really a
gotcha.
So
no,
and then I will attack again for 1 more. I don't know if you want to do anything or just take it. So now I put myself in a dangerous position.
Now, like if I wanted to play a card with a flash cost,
so first,
I would need to pay the top left cost, right?
Yeah. So like before you take damage, so like let's say you wanted to play a card.
Okay.
You would play it now because it goes attack, flash step, block, flash step, showdown, then destruction.
No, I'm good though.
Okay, so you will take this. Okay. I just want to make sure because I don't want to like, hey, wait, you didn't, yeah.
Now, could you play, okay, so showdown, then you can't play anything else because it's
yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. Like, it's like flash step isn't like instance. That's what I think would make the game a little bit cooler. I get why they did it this way, but it'd be cool like if you had just instance in the game. I think that'd be really cool. So that is it for my turn. Now we'll move over to your turn. You have start step, then you'll gain a core, then you'll draw, and then you'll refresh.
Okay, draw.
And now
refresh.
I
get those back.
Well, I tried to like rush you. I was just trying to.
No, it's all good. I'm on 7 core right now with the reserve.
So you can really go to town now. Like I basically set you up for success. Because depending on like, I don't know what your hand is, but like you go like, I'm gonna drop like 6 things and just beat the hell out of you. That was a core deck that they had. There was like Red Rush was a really popular deck back in the day where they would play a bunch of cheap red stuff and just like beat face and like basically try to outpace the opponent. And then you had purple decks like this, which were controlled to try to like kill off those little guys because
crazy.
They were annoying to deal with.
Okay, check me out. Okay, playing a 0 drop.
Okay.
1 cost upkeep cost.
Yep, 1 core,
1 core upkeep cost.
On the level 1.
And okay, then I'll go ahead and play a 5 drop with 2 reduction, 2 red reduction.
Yep. Max of 2, right?
Max of 2.
Okay.
So then I'll spend 3, and then basically kill off 2 less than 3 drops of the opponent.
So you can have your pick of who you want to kill.
Well, not the 4 drop. It's got to be less than the 3 drop.
Well, I thought it said 3K.
Destroy target with 3K or less.
3K or less. So all of them have 3K or less.
No, that has 4, didn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Not the drop, just the 3,000 BP. Okay.
I should have like put it at 4K. I could have put it at 4K, but I chose not to.
Yeah.
For
So
whatever reason.
to explain this, it's a victory fire. Flash or my main phase. Select one of the following. Destroy 2 target spirits your opponent controls with 3,000 BP or less. And then I was looking at that like that was a 4,000, but it only has 1 core on it, not 2. If it had 2 core on it, then it would be a 4,000.
If I had done that, then it wouldn't be targetable. But it is, so this is probably one of the guys you want to kill.
Yeah, so probably going that Zubat and that Bone Dog.
So cores on destroyed spirits go back to the reserve.
Cool. All right, trash this card. That excellent card. And then I have 3 cores left in the reserve. So with that 3 core, I will, in fact, I got 3 red core. I got 3 cost reduction right here on this big 6 drop. But I can't do that. I can't do that. That's stupid. All right. So what I will do is I got 2 life left. I'll buff some stuff up while I'm at it. Buff some stuff up. 3. I need 3 on both. During your battle phase, each time a spirit you control with evolution or rage defeats a spirit, draw 1 card. Neither of them had that. I'll buff up. Okay, so this is tying up your cores when you try to buff them up, though, right?
Not really. You can
Because
still,
you can always spend
you can
spend
always
them.
use them for yeah. So like usually what I'll do, and I didn't do it this time, but I usually like buff up, and then if I have to use them for something, I'll deplete. I'll drain them
Okay.
because you can always level them back up.
Child, you know what? Screw that. I'll save those cores. Then I'll pass turn. Oh, no. I can't pass. What am I talking about?
You could, if you wanted to. I'm not saying you do.
Might be wise. Yeah, I'll just swing one of them for...
So flesh it. I'm going to pay 2. This would normally be a 3 drop, but 1 cost reduction. I draw 1 card. Additionally, target spirit gets plus 1,000 BP until end of turn. I'll choose that. So I basically just paid 2 to draw a card.
Okay.
And then I'll take 1 core. It'll go there.
Now, when I swing one at a time or
Yep, you
everything?
swing 1 at a time.
And then if you have a ready guy, you can block.
Yes.
Yeah, let me play it safe and leave a blocker.
Okay. Michael?
Pass turn. Yep.
Start stat. Core stat. Draw stat.
You do you know like if you can drink on YouTube? Yeah, I mean of course
Yeah.
you can because drink champs.
Yeah, you can. It's just
Nori.
like it's not like friendly.
Yeah. None of
Um.
my videos are friendly, so
So I'm going to pay 7 due to cost reduction. This is one of the cool interactions you can do for 7 Shogun Desperado, and then I will deplete this to put a core on it.
nice.
Yep. So
Man, I should have did that before. I see. Okay, to play the big drops, you sack the little drops. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Yep. Because the cost reduction happens before the card enters the field, and then you move the core to sustain it.
I
So
could have
this
played a
is going
big
to be kind
six.
of a nasty thing.
Okay.
It has a when summoned ability. Move 1 core from all other spirits to their owner's reserve. Gain cores on this spirit equal to the number of spirits depleted by this effect. So when you gain cores, you gain them from the void. So basically what I did is I just killed these 2,
Gosh.
and then I gained 1.
Hey.
This-
Flash step
Hold on,
is
hold on. It's after combat. It's after attack, sorry.
okay. So you ETB'd, and then when can I flash? So I can flash.
When I
and
attack you.
you ETB'd, you attack. I don't get to flash before.
Yeah, that's what I told you. It sucks. It sucks, right?
Okay, so
Like,
attack.
I kind of want to like homebrew this game, like one day where it's like we use it like instance, you know. I
Yeah.
think that would be really interesting. But yeah, no, you can check in the rulebook. It's right there.
No, I'll take your word for it
No,
though.
it's all good.
But just you just ETB'd. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's why this card is so deadly. This card ran with. So there's a combo right where this will move all but 1 from something. And you
Zubat?
play yeah. So You play Zubat, right? You move all but one from something, and then you play this and nuke it.
Crazy.
Yep. This was like a meta deck. So yeah, I'll go two.
Nothing I can do.
But you get those in the reserve, so you can still use them to potentially save you. So, I'm at 3. This might be a mistake because you can always like play some draw cards and stuff. But I will attack and leave you at 1.
Okay. 1 life.
Yes, sir.
You lose at 0 life and a hit, or just lose at 0 life?
0 life is we go to game 2.
Okay. All right.
And I have like other decks you can try if you want. I thought this one would be fun. You can try this deck too.
Get my crab back.
Yeah.
Charge.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Don't have a lot of reduction now.
You still have 1.
Yeah.
And
1.
you still have a core on this that you can use for stuff. You should be like quite a bit.
Yeah.
1, 2, like you should be able to like drop.
Play this 2-drop.
For 1.
1 and 1.
Yep, there you go.
Play this.
Does he have an ability? No, just 1 attacks. Oh, high speed. Yeah, high speed's nasty.
High speed is first strike.
Yes, effectively high speed is for sure. From my knowledge. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it is. No, I don't. Actually, I don't think it is. High speed had the effect listed below. If this, so it's actually flash. High speed is flash.
Okay.
Yep.
Weird. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
All right, play this big 6-drop with 2 reduction.
Yeah.
So there's 4 and 1 on it.
Yeah. I mean, you can take them all the way up.
You'll become an 8. And then you might use it to block, or?
I can't block.
Well, I mean, I might
Oh,
use
yeah,
it
yeah,
to
you might
block,
use it to block.
but you've
But
got a
it's
9
effects.
possibility, though.
Yeah,
Okay, when attacks, your opponent must block if possible. So you retain all the lower levels, or no? No,
Yeah.
no, no.
So yes, remember you have the effect. So the red tells you the levels that you have that effect at. So the top effect you should maintain.
Okay, so level 3 during your battle phase, each time this spirit is blocked by a white spirit. If this spirit is exhausted, refresh this spirit.
So it can block a lot of shit if you're facing white.
If this spirit is blocked by a white spirit, if the spirit is exhausted, refresh. It ain't the greatest thing in the world. But 4.
It's situational, right? It's like a sideboard card. But you also have this dude. He has other effects too.
Yeah, can't be blocked. This spirit, high speed, flash. Each time you control with evolution or rage. None of these guys. Oh, that guy has rage. Okay. Each time a spirit you control with evolution or rage defeats a spirit, draw a card.
Okay. Yeah, this deck was like mainly this was played because you could buff your stuff, right? Like you bring him up to 8, this will bump it up to 9 whenever you attack.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a very aggressive deck.
All right, so I'll spend a 3 to tick this up to level 3 for 4. So now I'm effectively a 9 because I have this thing out. Okay, I wasn't thinking about that. And then I should probably use this guy to block, but
yeah, I mean, you have 2 blockers now. I have 3 cards in hand, so yeah. I would think the best thing to do would be hold off, see what I do, and then maybe go in for a kill.
Yeah, block. All right, I'm past turn. Got 1 life left, better block.
Yep. No, I need to draw first. And then Okay. That might actually. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do it. So 1, 2.
You went back to Batcave and got them minis, them fucking figures.
Transformers. I got a few of them, but not a lot.
Okay.
So 2, then 1 to sustain it because of cost reduction. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a lot of board wipes in this
wait.
game. Just like spell board wipes.
Okay, I made a mistake there. That's 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3 because it reduced by 2. So there isn't like a whole lot of board wipes. There are like interactions where you have core. I call it core control, where like you remove cores from stuff, and then Purple is about depleting your core. Purple is about like removing core and like that kind of controlling the game that way. And red has a lot of destruction. Red is like destroy target spirit with this, destroy target spirit with that. So like red is like red in Magic, highly aggressive.
Okay. You haven't really seen this game get bitten up yet, though, right?
What do you mean get bitten up?
Get copied.
Not really. I mean, not really. Like,
But you think it's gonna happen now, though, right?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe. I would hope so. It has like a lot of cool interactions that I like. I played both Force of Will and this, and I do like this system a little bit more than Force of Will. This game with like a leader mechanic would be kind of cool, I think. Sort of like a pseudo commander.
You mean a ruler?
A ruler, yes, I do mean a ruler. Good catch. I'm gonna move 1 here, so that I am at 9K.
And I have a 9K blocker right there due to my Nexus.
Okay. So what is the Nexus do?
Attacking spirit. Oh, just attacking. I stand corrected. Yeah.
Right. That's so. And
oh, I should have swung it. Oh, you can't swing into guys unless they're blocking.
Yeah.
Unless they're tapped.
So I played a Nexus permanent. Purple spirits you control get +1 BP. So I could attack.
I've only got 1 life, so I'm dead to rights. But
yeah, no, it's not good. Instead of doing that, I'm going to attack to draw a card. So when attacks, I draw a card. So I'll attack there, draw a card. Flash step timing if you want to play anything.
No, I got no mana.
Okay. Then I'm good with you blocking.
Lady blockers, yeah.
Let's go back to the reserve. I should have played that one. I will attack with this. Whenever it attacks, at level 2, move all but 1 core from target spirit to their owner's reserve. So I'll move all but that. I mean, it's not going to die. It's going to stay at 1 core. So nothing bad happens. You'll just have to re-level it up. Yeah.
Man, that was something I was reading, like, I get to each time spiritual. Oh, yeah, damn it. I didn't do it. All right, my bad.
Okay. So you'll block that. That'll go down to, I'm fine if you back on there, but yeah.
Yes, so this will die. Yeah.
That'll die. That core will go there. In a normal game, these would go to the reserve due to the effect of this. But yeah.
What effect?
So this has an effect whenever it attacks, move all but 1 core from target spirit to its owner's reserve. So if I would have attacked with this first, I could have moved everything here, and basically you would have been like, it would have killed no matter what you blocked with. But yeah, I didn't do that for good reason.
But this should go back or no?
This should go to the reserve, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Draw. Well, charge. I don't know the order. Charge.
It's all good.
Draw.
Charge and draw. Buddy fight. Let's do it.
Charge and draw.
Ah, man. One day.
Same thing.
One day. Oh, don't forget your extra.
Oh, yeah. These trash core go back to the reserve. The trash.
Yeah,
the trash.
I don't know. Like, I feel like trash saves a lot of space, but you could have like put used core. I guess that was. Yep.
Trash.
So that's a free.
Free with the 1 to maintain. Hey, ands or mm,
And
yeah, just trying to figure out the nomenclature.
me.
And not gonna worry about it.
Okay. I was like, I'm genuinely like fine with helping you beat me. Like, I want people to enjoy this game.
Yeah, what's that Nexus do? There's no money on that Nexus. There's no
There's
cores
no
on the
money on
Nexus.
the Nexus. The Nexus
Because
has
it's zero,
purple
it
spirits.
maintains on zero.
Yep.
Okay.
Purple spirits you control get +1 BP. So mine is a better version of that. But that one only costs 3. This one costs 5 normally. So that's why.
Uh,
I mean, I have one.
We got 3 life.
vested,
Yeah, you got 3
so you
life.
could. I mean, well, I do have cards in hand, so maybe not. That's one. I did put a lot of draw cards in there. I mean, I put that in there so that you'd be able to draw, but unfortunately, I don't think I have any range. That many range.
Hey, if you attack, you gotta defeat things in one fell swoop, right? Yeah. No
Yeah,
double
so
attacking.
it's-
No double attacking.
Right. It's winner loser situation. And it's like it's so I keep saying Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh where like the attack and the powers get compared. If it's equal, both die. If one is greater than the other, the lower one dies.
Okay, I better just charge this guy up.
Yep.
And then just swing out. And then hit this guy for 9 so we can.
So remember you're attacking me, not it.
Oh, damn it.
You
Yeah.
don't have to do that.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. No direct attack. Okay, I'm thinking force will or something.
You're thinking
Yeah.
exactly for so well.
Pretty
You can
sad.
still charge that up because remember you can use those cores during my turn.
Yeah.
Like you could literally buff like both of these up. That way, if I attack with something, you at least have a 4K and an 8K blocker.
One there. One there. One there. Yeah, I'll pass turn.
Copy that.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't make sense because you can remove all those cores, right?
Yeah, but I had to choose which one. Don't I? Move all but one core from target spirit. So yeah, basically, if you do this, I'm gonna go with the higher one, so that keeps that as a 4K. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I better just chill.
All right, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can go in for the. See if I can go in for the W. Cost reduction of 2.
But there was a Battle Spirits Japanese anime. No.
Yeah, there's totally. It's still going on.
But back then, though, there was one?
Yeah, there was one. They just never. They never localized it in the U.S., and that was the problem. We were supposed to get it. This is going to cost 3. That's 1, 2, 3. Putting 1 here. Move all but one core from all spirits to their owner's reserve. So that and that will both go to 1 core each.
Blues.
And then I'm going to go 2 here to put that at level 2. That is now 6K. This is now 2K. So I think that should be game. Attack with that first. It has curves.
You've triggered my trap card.
Awesome. What does it do?
Costs 5 minus 2, 3.
5 minus 3, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, 3, so 2.
No, it is 2. It's just 2 minus 2.
No, minus 2.
Yeah, because it only has 2 dots.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Select 1, destroy 2 guys with 3 or less. But since I can only get 1,
Yeah.
then I'll destroy target with 3 or less, and next is your opponent controls.
So both of these.
Yep. Because they're both 4 or more.
Yep.
But there's still not enough to.
No,
Well, I mean, it's enough to block 2 guys. But
yeah.
there's trample in the game, right?
No, well, I don't know. I don't remember us getting trample. There might be something like that. I don't know. I think there is. I haven't played like a whole bunch. I played like very specific sets because we didn't have it at my LGS at the time this game was out. I loved playing the game, but we didn't get the product.
Okay.
I went to an event in Tyler, Texas, and they gave me a promo, and I got absolutely destroyed.
Dang.
So which one are you going to block with?
Yeah, that one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll attack with that.
Yo, kill him.
Alright. And then it'll be your turn.
Okay. Heart of the cards.
Don't forget to gain a core.
Oh, yeah.
Roll again.
Yeah, not the heart of the cards.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy.
Go to game 2.
Go to game 2.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Go to game 2.
Alright. So what do you want to try the same deck or do you want to try something else?
All right, cutting it. Game 2 to come.